Good evening, it is the Bulletinman coming to you on this July 22nd from deep down within the Bulletin bunker. Turn the air filters off here and turn the music down a little bit. We'll just mute that all together. That racket. Some racket. Listening to some Rage Against the Machine, the Battle of Los Angeles album, 1999. Been 10 years since Rage put out an album. They did some touring last summer, did about 5 or 6 shows, made themselves a couple cool $1 million. And now they're all just kicking back. But Tom Morello has a new band. It's called the Street Sweeper Social Club. And it's really good. Rebel tunes. Music for the revolution is what they call it. And I think there is coming big changes. Obama was right. Big changes coming. Did you see his press conference this evening? The stars are aligned, my friends, for healthcare. Folks, it's a joke, man. That press conference, the answers are scripted, and when you get him off the subject, he's like me, stuttering and fumbling around. I thought he was going to start speaking in tongues tonight. It was really good. I thought he was going to break out in tongues the way he was stuttering over some stuff. But you owe it to yourself to check out the press conference by our so-called President Barack Obama today. It was really quite humorous, kind of like the moon landing. You want to see how they hoaxed the moon landing? Go to Rentz's site. He's got this little thing about how it's called front projection or front screen projection. It's made with Scotchlight, and they used it all in 2001: A Space Odyssey. Go rent that movie tonight and check it out. It's a great movie, but well, you got to keep in mind, while Stanley Kubrick was making 2001: A Space Odyssey, he was producing the moon landing, and that's all a big hoax. And people have been saying it for a long time. I knew a girl who actually worked for the Department of Defense and processed the pictures, and she swore up and down they went to the moon, but I've come to the conclusion they haven't, and I think there's a lot of evidence out there that they have not. But the question is what else are they lying to you about? You know, look at what happened down in Waco. With Waco, they actually set charges on top of the vault. Our Delta Force or someone from the United States military blew those little children up, 12, 14, 16 children down there in that bunker, and burnt those people out down there. And David Koresh is willing to come out the next day. So, and you know, that was all done by the numbers. It's been an interesting couple hours a day with some fellows from the United States Postal Service, and they were concerned about the Tim White matter, and of course I assured them that all involved will be well, and they can sleep well this evening, and Tim's not going to go off on them. Not yet. It's really nothing to laugh about, but Tim just wants some justice done, and I want to see that justice is done too. We're so tired of just us, and there's so many Tim Whites out there. But I did have an interesting couple hours with the agents from the Postal Inspector's office today. Very fine young gentlemen, and had a good time talking to them, and very interesting, very enlightening couple hours, and I certainly do appreciate them at least talking to me. I've tried to get the FBI to talk to me for years, and they won't even sit down and talk to me. They won't return my phone calls. They won't return my emails. It's like I don't even exist. But at least the United States Postal Service will talk to Bulletin Man. Now let's just hope they don't indict him. And if they do, well, then the good Lord will deliver me out of that as well, because I have done nothing wrong. I would like to see them convince a jury of 12 of my peers, that I am making terroristic threats, or I am threatening any judges or lawyers, or Tim White is threatening any judges or lawyers. We are simply warning them of the consequences of their injustice. You know, and all these matters that I spoke with them today have one common denominator. And I'm not even going to go into that right now, but the meeting today was just like the Seinfeld episode when Kramer quit taking the mail. I will be taking the mail from now on, rest assured, and be much more careful in the words that I speak and I communicate through the fine services of the United States Postal Service. You know, the post office is the best deal in town, folks. Where else are you going to get something delivered for 44 or 46 cents or whatever it is? Even at 50 cents. Heck, they ought to raise the price of a stamp to 50 cents and give these fine young fellows a raise today, because they did a great job. They were very thorough. And I do appreciate them taking the time to sit down and chat with the Bulletin Man. Now let's hope something positive comes of this meeting. And now that you are aware of what is really going on and what the real score is here in America, namely Jefferson County, and especially with Amanda Jones and the common denominator, all the things we talked to today, fellas, had in common, I would certainly hope that you would investigate and due diligence and look into the allegations I've asserted today. I've been doing this a long time, haven't been sued yet, still alive by the grace of God, not in jail right now. And that is for a reason, because I have a message, and the message is Jesus is soon to come. He's coming very soon. Decline is right on time. It is worse than you can even imagine, but that's all right, because that's what the Bible says it's going to be. I want you to be encouraged. I want you to look up. It was a beautiful sunset this evening. We watched the sunset around here. I always try to watch the sunset every evening, folks, because the sun is setting on this great country, but that's all right. And the decline is right on time. The only thing that we have to do is tell our friends and neighbors about Jesus, that he is soon to come, and very soon we will meet him in the clouds. And if we don't, then we will meet him regardless, because we are to be absent from the body is to be present with the Lord. So I do appreciate you tuning into the broadcast. Didn't get a lot of the bulletins out. I did do the rest of House Springs today. Kind of got carried away with our fine postal employees, but tomorrow I will get the rest of them out, and then be working on the next bulletin, which is coming out very soon. And also start telling you about this new project that we're going to start to actually try to make some money, because Bulletin Man is unemployed, and now they're cutting into my unemployment with the child support, and you know, this things ain't good. So Bulletin Man needs your help. You can send me your money. I'll take dollars, coins. I prefer gold or euros, but you can send it to Post Office Box 72, and that's Crystal City, Missouri 63019. Or if you want to call me, I'll come get it, 314-800-3652. Thank you for your support, and please remember to tell a friend about the one and only Bulletin Man. See ya.